Greetings, gentlemen and ladies, I am the old school game snob, and in today's video I am going to be featuring drop highlights from 1000 Eldrich and Pindleskin runs. This is the run right here, this is the character, this is a 300% magic find sorceress, give or take. Earlier on in these runs I had a little bit less magic find, but as runs went on my gear got better, and for the most part it was about 300% magic find. Each run took about 1 minute. Rather early on in things we had a helpful little drop, a unique Tulwar. This is the Blade of Alibaba, a nice bonus to magic find there. Very soon after, Pindleskin drops a unique Eldrich orb. I get kind of excited here, but the roll is all important. This can roll a 1 to 3 on sorceress skill levels, and it rolls a 1. Next up, Pindleskin makes up for the tease last time. This time he drops a unique Ogre Axe. It is an ethereal bone hue, awesome for a mercenary. Day 2 of Diablo Resurrected begins, and I start the day out with my very first run. Pindleskin drops a unique serpent skin armor. This is of course skin of the Vampire Magi, and it rolls a perfect 35 all res. Whilst certainly not the most exciting item, Pindleskin drops a unique amulet, and it is Crescent Moon. Not terrible, not great. A little bit later on, certainly not the most epic item, but still a very useful item for the Immortal Sorceress, Pindleskin drops a unique Gauntlets, which is Frostburn. A little bit later, Eldrich drops a unique Ghost Glaive. This is Wraithflight, a reasonable Javazon weapon. Next up, Pindleskin drops a set Balrog skin. This is, of course, Zabi's Ghost Liberator. Some run laters, Pindleskin drops a unique Scarab Shell boot. These are, of course, Sandstorm Trek. Not too bad. Eldrich does the honors in dropping me my very first unique light gauntlets. This would be the first of several to come. They are, of course, Mage Fist. Some runs later, Pindleskin drops a set War Belt. This would also be the first of several more to come. This is the Immortal Kings. Next up, we get a unique Demon Hide Sash Belt. This is unfortunately an ethereal string of ears. Pindleskin gives us our next drop. It is a unique Demon Hide Boots. These are, of course, Inferno Stride. Next, whilst certainly not the most popular item, this is one of my favorites. It is a unique Pavis Shield. It is Girk's Sanctuary, awesome for an Immortal Sorceress. Next up, we have a rather nice Etten Axe drop. This is the Rune Master. It rolls with a 3 of 5 possible open sockets. Sometime later, Pindleskin gives us a really good drop. These are the unique battle boots known as War Traveler, and they roll rather well at 44% magic find. Not too very bad at all. Pindleskin gives us our next drop. It is a set mesh belt rather. It is Tal Rasha's Fine Spun Cloth. Soon after, a little help to our magic find appears. It is a unique heavy belt, Gold Wrap, 30% extra magic find. Eldrich gives us our next drop. It is a set Shadow Plate. This is of course a part of the Druid set Alder's Deception. About halfway through, Pindleskin drops us a set Avenger Guard. This is, of course, Immortal King's Helmet. A little later, quite by chance, Eldrich drops us a unique Chain Gloves. These are, of course, Chancy Guards. Alright. Pindleskin would be kind enough to drop us a set Troll Belt. This is, of course, a Trang Ools, a part of the Necromancer set. Eldrich would then drop us a unique Serpent Skin armor. This is our second Serpent Skin of the Vampire Magi, and this one rolls pretty well at 29 resist. Right after, we get a nice little Lemrune drop, followed by a set Chaos Armor. This is Trang Ool's armor piece, a part of the Necromancer set. Next up, we have a nice Mercenary item drop. This is a unique Grand Crown. It is the Crown of Thieves. Good for its plus to life steal. Rolls pretty well at 12%. Next up, we have a unique Balrog skin drop. This is Arcane's Valor. Almost right after finding our first one, we get a second Grand Crown drop. This is another Crown of Thieves, this one rolls a little bit worse at 10% life steal. Eldrich would next drop us a unique Burnt Wand. This is the Suicide Branch, quite a good caster item with its 50% faster cast rate. A little later we get a very helpful ring for doing Nilahawk runs. This is Nature's Peace. Slain monsters rest in peace and cannot be corpse exploded. Quite handy. Not to be outdone, Eldrich drops us a unique ring as well. This one is Ravenfrost, and it rolls quite well at a nearly perfect 244 of 250 attack rating and 18 of 20 dex. Next up we get an extremely rare and unfortunately kind of useless unique Archon Staff. This is the +5 to all skills Mang Song's Lesson. Fairly epic drop. At possibly the most valuable drop of the entire effort so far, we get a Vex rune dropped by Eldrich the Rectifier. I interrupt this video to thank all of you stunning Rockstar Diablo 2 fans. 12,500 of you have subscribed. Thank you very much. I really appreciate all of the support. And finally, last on this list, and some 15 hours of Pindleskin Eldrich runs later, we pick up a set Heavy Bracers. This is of course Trang Ool's Claws. Not a bad way to cap off the run, but certainly still lacking in that Tel Rasha's Lacquered Plate, my holy grail quest item that I haven't been able to find ever. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'll catch you all in the next one.